So here we are today. It's March 1st. We're going to revisit the incredible Dumas Tuna Clipper. This is video 2 of possibly 3 or 4. We'll see. But here's a shot of the inside, and obviously, well, not obviously, but it is mahogany planking on frame. And there's how many frames total? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 frames. So mahogany strip over the frames. On the inside, I've glassed it entirely with fiberglass cloth, and it's a very lightweight. I don't know the weight of the cloth, but it's like paper thin cloth. And I epoxied it. I set it in with epoxy, okay? Probably most likely slow set epoxy. So consider that. And you don't need to use a ton of epoxy, just enough to saturate the cloth. Another thing to mention, you'll see in there the yellow bricks. Those are actually fishing weights. I painted them yellow just for aesthetics' sake and just for appearances, and maybe to dampen some of the vibration. It's actually rubber paint that I use to paint over them. But it's 7 pounds of ballast in total. Okay. And there I've got, in there you can see I've got space for some extra fuses. They're just cushioned in there with some foam, sponge foam. And there's the coupler. It's quite a nice one. And there's, of course, if you build ship models or work with RC, you'll know there's different couplers, and some are better than others. So, make sure you find a good one. Okay, but anyway, the motoring system that I'm using is, I'm just going to move over here, is the MPS3 motorizing system made by Midwest. I don't know if they make it anymore. This model, I built it, I finished it, what does it say? I put a date on it. I built it in 2013 to 2014. And it's a 2-speed, forward and reverse. It's slow or fast. That's what you get. I'll just come inside here, focus in on it. You can see it. Possibly you've seen one of these systems before. And 2 speeds, slow, which is about scale speed, and then super fast, which is just a little excessive. But anyway, it's again, it's a very pleasant model to build. It's very efficient, the whole thing. It's I believe I said it was 37 inches long. There's plenty of room inside, to mount things and to, just to put in all the control systems and so forth. In here, that's the battery. There's 2 batteries, NIMH batteries. One that goes on either side, just slots in here. You can see runs along there and runs on this side in here. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It would be nice to have a better form of speed control instead of the slower fast, but it's what was available at the time, and I just decided to try something new. And another thing to mention, this model, including the transmitter and everything, cost me, I was looking at my notes, it was $700, so pricey, but I think the transmitter was fairly expensive, probably about $150. And the transmitter is if you can see that in there, it says the Spectrum DX4E. You can get transmitters and receivers for about, just a simple 2-channel AM receiver for like $60. So think about that. You don't need to spend a fortune. And I have since bought a couple of AM 2-channel receivers. transmitters. Yeah, so it saves me on the cost of it all. Yeah, so I'll put it back together, and that's what I can show you for today. There's not a lot, but I'm sure if you're a ship modeler like I am, then you'll find it interesting. Okay, so it goes back together. We just have the stern section, and I'll just pick it up. It just goes right in there like so. Sits in, boom, simple. And then the front section here, just pick it up. And just pops in there. Oh, actually, I got a little ahead of myself. There's this section here. It slots right in here. Actually, I should have put that in first, but let's see if I can do that. Lift this up. Oops, sorry about that. I've only got one hand. There we go. It's in there. We'll just position it. Okay, and there it is. That's the video for tonight. And just looking at it, it could stand some more weathering. I'm sure these ships got quite dirty. But maybe I'll get to it at one point, revisit it anyway. But for now, there it is. Give me a like, a thumbs up, whatever. Anyway, have a pleasant evening. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, take care, guys.